Hey everyone, welcome to Coover Immigration. If you're looking for real talk about Canadian immigration laws, policies, and programs, you are definitely in the right place. I'm Marla Brock. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I'm also an American lawyer for more than 20 years now, and I'm going to be your guide through Canada's most complex immigration programs, sharing with you what I know in a way that's easy for you to understand. Today's topic is tourist visa. And I'm getting a lot of requests for these, especially during the pandemic. And I think the reason is, especially if you have a loved one that's working or studying or living here in Canada, you may already know that it's easier to have you come visit them than for them to leave their job and go visit you, or leave their studies and go visit you. So we are seeing a tremendous demand for tourist visa. So I wanted to share with you, from my perspective, what I think the 4 key elements are in submitting a successful tourist visa, visitor visa application to Immigration Canada. Number 1, who are you visiting? You need to have someone to visit here. You can't just come here on vacation if you're in a country that requires a visa. Actually, you might be able to, but during the pandemic, specifically, they want to know who are you visiting. And we recommend it's someone that you are closely related to or that you have a close tie to. Number 2, do you have the money? Do you have the financial support to come to Canada and support yourself for about 6 months? Because the length of a standard tourist visa is 6 months, and you can possibly renew it, but 6 months is what they're looking at. So if it's not your funds, then you might be able to use the funds of your host, the bank statement of your host. It depends. Number 3, the reason for your travel. It's always a good idea to have a reason. And you'll see in the application package, it does require things like an invitation letter, a description of why you're going to visit that person. The most recent ones have been, the birth of a child, unfortunately the death of a loved one, or frankly, just having not seen the grandkids in a number of years. You need to be able to clearly explain to Immigration Canada exactly why they should approve you to come into the country. And frankly, they need to feel that you're going to go home at the end of your stay. So in this case, it might be a good idea to show that you do have a job where you are right now. Or maybe you're a student and you're coming here during your study break. They need to feel that at the end of your tourist visa, you're not just going to stay unauthorized. So if you address those 4 things, then I think you're well on your way to beginning to understand how someone can be approved to come here as a visitor or a tourist. Of course, we recommend that you get the help of a regulated Canadian immigration consultant or an immigration lawyer to make sure that your application is complete. And of course, if you hire someone that's authorized, they can represent you before Immigration Canada and continue to follow up on your application. I hope that's helpful to you guys. Please feel free to share it with friends and loved ones. And as I always say, see you in Canada really soon. Have an excellent day. Bye.